If you wish to make your own Redscale 120 film for your medium format cameras, whether it be 645, 6x6 or 6x7, using 35mm film, which is cheaply available, all you need to do is save your spool in your backing paper when you develop, and you will be able to re-roll it using the back side for the Redscale of regular 35mm film, as long as you align it within the middle of the frame. You will still be able to take portrait shots because the film does travel vertically in a medium format camera such as a Zenza Bronica ETRS. However, if you overexpose by a stop or up to 2 stops, you will penetrate the back of the film, hitting the red layer first of the emulsion, allowing you to get a unique effect that's hard to reproduce otherwise. The trouble with 120 format film is you cannot buy commercial Redscale film unless you go to special outfitters, which will charge you quite a bit for that special handling. So what you need to do is unroll your spool of 120 film of the backing paper which you've saved, so that you're at the end of it, not at the start where the leader is, but at frame 16 where it ends off here. So as you can see, it's frame 16. Sorry for having it upside down. At that point, take your spool, and not with the side that usually faces the mirror and the shutter assembly inside the camera, but with the opposite side, so basically the darker side of the emulsion. Tape that as if it starts regularly and is able to feed into the spool. So you want to have it no larger than that. You might have to trim your film if it just runs larger than your opening. And make sure you have it centered without unrolling a significant portion of your film, because the more you waste, basically the more you waste. At this point, once it's secure, the lights are on obviously for video purposes, but you want to activate your darkroom setup. Well, if your camera can pick up on it, congratulations. And roll the film onto the spool while keeping it centered and only unrolling as much as you need to. So you keep as little exposed as possible for the shortest amount of time while seeing what you are working with until you're done. So basically you go to frame 1, and at frame 1 what you want to do is, if you're using a 36 roll, it will actually be longer, and you will want to cut and tape your roll. So have some tape ready, just glue it to your work table, and you will want to save that film because you can use it in pieces. You can just glue these together as you have odd pieces of 35mm film. And I suggest 400 ISO because it's hard enough to expose Redscale as it is, and that little bit of sensitivity will help out to bring that out. So, time to turn off the lights, roll up the film, and get dirty with some homemade 120 Redscale out of 35mm film. Good luck.